So it looks like Day Day has dropped Benet for Alabama. Well, at least that's what supporters think. And Brooklyn Queen lets it be known who her favorite ex is. So yeah, let me fill in and give y'all the scoop on this one. So now, as y'all know, Day Day and Benet have been real close lately, and a lot of supporters have been invested in these two. Now, they're all sitting back waiting to see what happens between the two, but it seems like not much, because now Day Day is over there with Alabama because he popped out with this TikTok and supporters is not feeling it. So now I'm not too sure what type of timing Alabama's on or what type of game she's trying to play, because I know y'all peep her wearing the same shirt that Day Day and Benet were just matching in a few days ago. But now nonetheless, she's definitely getting people talking, and that's exactly what they're doing, because as I said, supporters is not here for this link up, and they're definitely going in on Day Day talking about you cannot be serious with this link up, and what about Benet? Well, what about Benet? So now y'all know how these influencers do, and this is the type of moment where they're both going to be like, well, listen, we're just friends. Well, that's not what y'all been looking like these past few days, but hey, whatever. So now Day Day decides to drop down in the comment section of his TikTok because one supporter said you need to pick one. Well, he let it be known that, listen, this is just a collab. Well, now some supporters ain't really buying that because they feel like this TikTok is giving way more than just a friendly collab. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section down below. So now Messi M heard about this link up between Day Day and Alabama, and he had a whole lot to say to Benet and Maya. So y'all check this out because this was a fool.
I just want to say to Maya and Benet, both of y'all look stupid. No shade. Alabama done snatched her right on up. She done got a flight, flew him all the way to Macaulay, and then got to get cooped up in his crib making TikToks, knowing about the right after that TikTok. I just know both of y'all look stupid. No shade. No shade. Y'all got y'all snatched by a white like, yo, that's crazy. And only reason why I'm gonna sit right here and say that is because y'all did all this to get snatched by a whole name Alabama. Like, no shit. I know y'all look stupid. And I just want to say, y'all know damn well he ain't coming back. If Alabama flew out, just know they staying. No shade. No shade. I would have stayed. Alabama just ate both of y'all up. She ate both of them. And I ain't gonna lie, Alabama ate both of them up. Maya just was flexing with her chain, talking about getting money, this, that, and the third. I want to see you try that with Alabama. No shade. I really want to see you try that with her to see if you can flex like that. I'm just saying. Because Alabama ain't the one, she ain't the two, nor the three. She got that money on. I want to know if Maya gonna have the same energy that she has towards Benet to Alabama. And I want to know if, well, Alabama ain't fly TJ out yet, so we don't really know. Okay, so we just waiting for Maya to have the same energy, long story short.
So now, what do y'all think about what Maj had to say? Because I'm a bit confused. I don't think that Benet and Maya are going back and forth over Day Day. In fact, I don't think they have an issue at all. Now, there's been some TikToks between them, and people have been assuming that there's an issue. But Maya and Benet were both with Funny Mike yesterday at a back-to-school drive. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be that much of an issue between them. So I'm not too sure what Maj is talking about. So now let's move on over to Brooklyn Queen, because she decided to let it be known who her favorite ex is. So y'all check out what she had to say.
Okay, I can say it. Y'all are about to be on my ex, bro. My favorite ex is...
I don't even know who she gonna say. I have no clue.
It's Chucky.
Oh, okay. Okay, I figured. It's a long relationship, of course.
Yeah,
bound
that's
to be
my
your favorite
ex.
And that's like...
Y'all gonna stop saying ill and chill on him, because he's not even ill for real. Like... Stop playing with me, first of all. But that would be my favorite. Yeah. Because, okay, y'all are on my talking about girl no, are you sure? My thing is, okay, this was like a childhood, grew up with him. When I was 13, we was best friends. Best friends turned into a relationship and was just like deeply in love, like love him down bad. Like, I would die for him. If y'all ask me anybody I would die for, it would be him. Like, if something happened to him right now, then I would be down bad. Like, y'all would really have to check on me and make sure I'm still on earth, because honey, if something happened to him, I'm going to. Like, I'm sorry. That's just how much love I have for the person. Like, I'm not in love with him, but the love that I do have is like that much. You get what I mean?
Astronomical.
So now, was y'all expecting that as her answer? Now, some supporters feel like she really wanted to say Jay Cinco, despite the fact that she never dated Jay Cinco. And they also mentioned Debo, another person that she never dated. So now, this is Chucky, her first love. Now, the reason why she was a bit hesitant on answering the question and really knew that she was going to get a little backlash is because this is the same guy that Yanni claimed SA'd her. So now, at the time of Yanni and Brooklyn's fallout, Brooklyn got a lot of backlash because supporters felt like she was not protecting Yanni and was not believing Yanni, but instead took the side of her ex-boyfriend. So now, fast forward, this is why she was a bit hesitant on even saying his name, because it's kind of like, how do you feel like he's your favorite ex when he allegedly SA'd your old friend? Well, now the reason why is because Brooklyn let it be known very clearly why she did not believe Yanni. In fact, she got on live with Messi M and she broke the whole story down. So you know what? Let's roll it back.
Okay, let me just say this. I speak on a situation which, if that actually did happen to her, I feel bad because I have been before, and that's not nothing to play about, right? So if that actually happens to her, okay. I told her. What y'all don't know is, after it happened, which like she said, it happened on Cinco de Mayo. Y'all seen Yanni with me after that, months after that, right? I took her side. I most definitely took her side, because if somebody come to me, anybody come to me and say something happens to them in my house, of course I'm going to feel bad. Of course I'm going to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? So after she had told me, mind you, she told me 2 weeks after it happened. 2 weeks after it happened. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, maybe everybody's different. If that was me, if I was in her shoes and that actually happened, I'm coming to wake you up right then and there and tell you what happened. Or I'm going to scream, or I'm going to do something. I'm not going to sit there and be quiet and let somebody do something to me.
So did Chucky ever address this? Like, did he ever even talk about it? Like,
yes, I've talked to him after the fact, because okay, I'm just gonna spill all of it right here. Tired of people saying that I'm taking sides and I'm this, and that. I'm not taking nobody's side. Like I said before, and like I will keep saying, I wasn't in the room when it happened. But at the end of the day, something happened in my room with two people that I actually cared for. So I don't, if her story is what happened or if his story is what happened, something happened and I'm still hurt, whichever story happened. You get what I'm saying?
right.
So, like I said, she told me 2 weeks later, she was around me. While I'm still around her, I'm just peeping little that's going on. She keeps saying every month that she quit, oh, such and such touched me on your couch, but then you from 2 days later in my house.
So she said that she got touched by him, but she also had sex with him?
No, this is by somebody else. But I'm just saying, I'm letting you know the pattern of things that made me be like, made me second guess it. You know what I'm saying?
So that happened to her, but then she ended up having sex with a different person in the house.
Yes, a different person, so-called, touched her on my couch, and then she was them in the other room 2 days later. It don't make sense. So that's one thing. Another thing, she come back home from being at somebody's house. She come back to my house, and she tell me somebody gave her a pill. I'm not gonna say who it is, but somebody gave her a pill, and had my mom look up the numbers. She told us what the numbers was on the pills. Turns out the pill was
Xanax, but so-called, she said, oh, he told me it was a Tylenol PM. It was a Tylenol PM. Told us the numbers on the pills is Xanax. You still go back and so the pattern that is giving is just like, everybody you mess with did something to you, and then you back to them. It just don't make sense. So you telling me the story about what happened with my ex in my room and he did something to you, but the story is you gave him. So it just didn't make sense to me. So boom, few weeks later, he pops up at my door. It's like 3 a.m. I'm in the living room, and somebody knocking on the door. I'm like, who is at my door? I go to the door. It's him. Automatically, I hop on tape. Then he comes out and says what actually happened. Now, he could have just been like, what she's saying, that's not true, and just, put it out the window and just said this. Okay,
so he could have just been like, yeah, I didn't do that to her. That didn't happen. But he came out and said, no, Brooklyn, I actually have to tell you the truth. This happened, that happened. That's not your friend. You need to not be friends with her because she actually did this and that, and told me the story. I go back to LA and I confront Yanni. And I'm not confronting her on no let's not nothing. I'm sitting in my room with her and I'm like, Yanni, like, can you actually, like, if this actually happened, can you like tell me the truth? Because I really want to know like what actually happened. And he's saying this and you're saying this and it's just not making sense. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to know what happened. Automatically hops on 10, starts yelling,
jumping up, and then storms out the room, comes back in the room. And I was like, actually, can you call one of your best friends that you had said that you told the story to right after you left Detroit? She called a friend. The friend tells me a whole different story than what Yanni said. So now it's like, okay, your story's not, it's really not adding up. Nothing's adding up. So I don't believe her and I don't believe him. I don't believe neither of them, but I do believe that something happened. I'm not going to take either person's side because I wasn't in the room. But at the end of the day, my feelings are still hurt because something still happened with two of my closest people in my bedroom, in my house. And I don't care what nobody say. Everybody can sit on here and say, oh, Brooklyn, you keep bringing up the situation, this and that. But I'm actually hurt from the situation. I'm still hurt from the situation.
Yeah.
Because two people that I loved was in my room doing it, and it's hurtful whether her story is true or his story is true. Either way, it's still hurtful, and I have a right to express how I feel on my podcast with my friends.
Because at this point, I ain't gonna lie, it sounds like we need a lie detector test involved.
That's what I said.
So now for those that's been sitting back wondering why Brooklyn never lets up when it comes to Yanni, well, it's because of Chucky, her first love. So yeah, it's pretty deep when it comes to him. So now that's all I got for this video. So I'll catch you next time with some more scoop. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks.